Hey there everybody, Matt Leja here with Maple Grove Productions. Today I'm bringing you another homesteading for beginners video. Don't mind the black fly bites on my forehead, they're really bad right now. Looks really bad in the camera. And they itch like a yeah, anyway. So one of the more common varieties of wild edibles today, dandelions. So really easy to find. The season just explodes whenever it's that time. It is the 21st, I believe, of May today, so they are in season. That's one of their flowering times around this time of the year, and the backyard is just starting to get covered. So a lot of people see these things as a weed. I see them as an opportunity. Opportunity to make wine, which is number one, which you can do with the flowers, which I'll show you that here in just a second. Never done this before, but seems easy enough. Number two, the leaves. So in French, they are called pissenlit, which means to piss in your bed, I guess. But they also go by dandelions, which is lion's tooth, lion's teeth. And that's why they kind of gave it that name, because it's got that kind of sharp, serrated, jagged tooth shape. But you can't eat them, right? We don't use any pesticides on this property, so other than bugs, which is just extra protein really, you can eat these. Now they can be bitter. This one's not bitter at all, which I'm surprised, because the bigger ones, the bigger leaves, the more mature plants tend to be more bitter, and the smaller ones tend to be less bitter. You can use every part of the plant. The whole thing is edible, from the flower to the stem to the leaves to the roots. The roots has been used for many, many years for medicinal teas and whatnot, inflammation, digestive issues. You can look it up. There's all kinds of uses for it. But this is one plant that I didn't want to pass up, because it's a sure thing. It's going to come in every year. It's a guaranteed crop. It's plentiful. It's very useful. The whole thing's edible, so to me that's just check, 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 check on my list. And it's found pretty much everywhere. So what I'm going to do is separate the flowers from all the stems. We're going to use the flowers to make some dandelion wine. The leaves, we're going to clean those up real good, and we're going to eat them as greens. You can braise them too, apparently. You can cook them in different ways. It's kind of like a substitute for spinach. And the roots, as I said, has been used medicinally for some time. So interesting little fun fact for you on dandelions. Apparently they don't compete for nutrients with other plants, so that you can let them just grow on your property. A lot of people see them as weeds, like I said, and I disagree. Anything could be considered a weed. Anything can be considered invasive or whatever. These guys, I'm not sure where they originate from, but they have a deep-seated root, no pun intended, in North America and all over the world. So this is not a weed, my friends. This is an opportunity to nourish yourself and your family. So the tap root goes down way far in the ground, and as I said, it doesn't compete with other plants, generally speaking, for nutrients, and it brings up a lot of those nutrients through the soil, through that tap root. And when the plant dies away, all those nutrients go back into the ground and can be absorbed by other plants or trees. So I love this plant. This is an awesome, awesome plant. And in terms of wild edibles, it's ubiquitous. So, take advantage of that. If you're ever in a survival situation, or you're just a forager, be sure to, get your supply of dandelions when you can. Usually it's a few times actually, throughout the season. You want to get them obviously before they turn into the white, fluffy stuff, start multiplying. But we weren't there yet, so it's a good time for us. I think they're just starting now. So yeah, we're going to just clean this up, wash the leaves, make sure there's no dirt and bugs and stuff in there. Clean that up, have a nice greens dinner probably tomorrow, vegetarian. And these guys, once I pop off all the heads and remove the stems, I'm going to put these in some water, let them soak for a few days, and I'll link actually the the recipe that I plan to use in the description if you're curious what that's all about. But dandelion tea and wine is revered, so I can't wait to try it. It's worth noting as well that dandelions is a diuretic, so you don't want to consume too much of it. And also one more thing worth noting is you want to grab the ones that are opened up as much as possible, like this one. Try not to grab the ones that are closed like that or like this. They won't release their goodness as much as the ones that are opened up. And generally the ones that are open won't have as many bugs on them. They'll be in the sun. They'll be cleaner. So that's it for today, my friends. Another quick, easy one. One that everyone probably already knows, but I wanted to make sure to get it on the channel because it is, you know, one of the kings or queens of the wild edible family. So there you have it. Dandelions. Who would have thunk it? And they're plentiful. Boy, are they ever. My lawn is quickly getting covered in a blanket of yellow. Not so much now, but they'll be back. Thanks for watching, my friends. Take care. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Be well. And there it is, the monster. Freak of nature.